Well, hello. I didn't see you there. It is I, Sign, back once again. Not necessarily meaning to return, but, well, some games need finishing. And by the gods, I will finish them. We are, of course, talking about the amazing One-chan Z2 Chaos. A lovely piece of art that we decided to engage during my birthday stream, my yearly sort of tradition stream that we didn't quite get the chance to finish. Now our lovely mod Ed Prattles told us that according to the internet we should be able to finish the game soon enough. Nothing too crazy. Not quite soon if we're counting chapter numbers, but supposedly in terms of hours played, we're close enough. I didn't have time to finish the game last time we played it, but I made a promise. I would come back with new outfits, because we discovered the exciting character customization menu, and we'd go finish the game once we had the opportunity. So, once again, I am Sign, your father from the void, the nothing from which all has come, and I am ready to take you on a wholesome adventure into the world of One-chan. Give me a second. It does do this weird thing where if I'm tabbed out, it doesn't like to play its music. But if is that loud enough? Maybe I'll bring it up a little bit. Bring it up a little bit for me. I think this was the level we settled on for stream. It's got good music. It's a lot of things you wouldn't expect from a game that's sort of explicitly just here to be horny, which let's not kid ourselves. It's what we're doing. It's what the game's not all about, but it's a lot of the game. But it's a bit more difficult than I thought it would be. The combat's got a bit of depth to it. It's a good game, it's a good series. Anyway, I've gotten myself a little bit of DLC, so we can add a little bit of variety to the costumes, but more importantly, I've also put in a reasonable amount of work to try to unlock what I could. So allow me to give you a tour of our new outfits. We've got Kagura, who's got a relatively simple outfit upgrade here. We're sort of leaning into the devil succubus thing that her DD form, her Dare Drive form does. So, let's see what's new here. I gave her wings, and I gave her red devil horns. I feel like there's more we could do with this. I definitely had more fun with some of the other characters. It's hard to mess with her too much. I mean, I could give her the soul afro. I don't want to, but it is there. We've got a bunch of other other options. But I sort of want to keep her in these sort of tiny clothes. Now, I've gone for the Jabberwock wings and the Red Devil horns to match the vibe I went with here, because she looks like a tough, evil succubus Digimon, even before you change anything about her. You just go to... I don't know if I have anything on to. You just go here. She already looks sort of demon coded, these big bat ear things she's got going on. They look sort of like horns. So here I gave her 4 horns. I feel like that adds a bit of character. I gave her the Carmilla wings. I don't remember where I got these, but they're fun. I gave her a I gave her a ribbon on her crotch. Because I thought that would be nice. And you'll notice she's got a little buddy here now. He's like, oh, please step on me. Because I really like the sort of high-heeled demon hooves she's got going on. So I thought, well, what's the best thing we can do with that? Well, here. That's the best thing we can do with that. I'm quite a fan of this one. And you can sort of tell that this is what I worked on first, and then trying to make original Kagura sort of look like an homage to that. Sort of like a scaled down version of that was sort of an afterthought. There might be more we can do. I could put the red ribbon somewhere, just to sort of have it in the design. We're not using cat or bunny ears. I'm using those for different characters. Maybe the flower pin? Oh, wait. I just had a great idea. We're replacing the ribbon with the flower, right? So, what is this, like 0.5, 8.5? So if I replace this with a flower, we put this on the hip. We did 0.5, was it? 0.5. Bring this low. We do 8.5. I'm just assuming it's the same spot. Is this sort of vertical now, huh? We're going to zoom in elegantly, I guess. How do we want this to... Is this the rotation axis that we want? Yeah. We'll do that, and then I guess we'll let it... We want it pointing forward. Okay, now there. That's sort of correctly angled, right? Don't worry, we won't be doing this the whole stream. We're here to finish the game. I was showing off the outfits, and I realized, oh, this could be something. It's sinking back in. Okay, can we sync it in one? Yeah. All right. No, that's fine. We'll make it a little bigger. Yeah, no, that's a great idea. Now I have run into issues where the game crashes. This didn't happen at all during the stream last time, but in case it happens, we'll figure it out. We have to put the flower somewhere else now because we're sort of carrying it around as a motif. Maybe on her neck fur thing. Yeah, we'll put it there. Has to go up a little. We need to. Not this way. Well, yes, this way, but also. Yeah. Sort of like a corsage. Let it sink in a little bit. And then we'll make it smaller this time. 0.8 all around. There. I think that's good. Yeah. Alright. Next. Saya. I've given her the Bloody Saya. Not because not because she's named that. Anyone can wear that. Okay, just to be clear. But because I like the sort of maid outfit look for her. She's very prim and proper. So we've given her the maid outfit. Also because maid with a chainsaw. Why not? That's fun. I've put a pink ribbon here, in part to carry it over to the dare drive form. I put a belt on her. You might not be able to see it. It is on her neck. It is a little bit of a choker, a collar. We gave her bunny ears because who doesn't like a bunny maid? I'm sure there's more we can do here. I don't know what exactly. I don't know if I don't think I want the tiara on her. Sort of up in the air as to what I want to do. I could give her the bread. I could give her toast. I think this is fun. I think this entire item is fun. But I don't know what to do exactly. I mean, I think I'm happy with where this is now, and the reason for that is because it sort of leads into her dare drive form, which I also messed around with. I put a little bit more work into that one. Not because I don't like what I did here. This isn't an afterthought the same way that Kagura's is, but more importantly, I didn't like this originally. The original dare drive, I wasn't a fan of the eyes. And overall, I felt like you could do more with it because it looks like an outfit change. If you look at the hair, yeah, the hair looks insane, but you know, it doesn't look like as much of a form change. She looks alien, but in a sort of sci-fi outfit change way, as opposed to a different creature way. So what do we do? First minor thing, I put the pink ribbon here to make the skirt more interesting because I didn't like the original version of the skirt. You'll notice we've got 3 super mega belts, none of them on her waist. Instead, we've placed them all across her eyes, 1 to cover the eyes that I'm not a big fan of, but 2, and more importantly, to give her that sort of mysterious look. It's very... Someone pointed this out to me, it's very Angel Woman from Digimon. You know, you like covered faces. Digimon, they don't have their faces out if they look human, just to make them look more creaturey. It's bondage gear on her head, on her face. It's belts covering her eyes, and it also gives that sort of general rings on rings shape that you associate with angels. Now, the reason I bring up angels is because I thought, okay, she's got sort of a feathery thing going on with her outfit, so why not angel? Why not biblical angel? So here she's got 4 wings. I think that looks neat. I tried to make them fit without clipping too much into random shit. Now she's got a chainsaw on her back, so it's going to be hard not to clip into that. But, you know, they're fine. They're not bumping into each other. They're not bumping into her clothes. And I gave her 6 ears, because I gave her bunny ears when she was a maid. Now I've given her 6 bunny ears. If you've played Fate Grand Order and you've seen Koyanskaya of Dark, with her many ears in her final form, it's sort of reminiscent of that, though it's also reminiscent of Koyanskaya of Light's bunny ears. So this was inspired by Koyanskaya in general, but I do like the idea of multiple ears. It's very freaky, it's very scary, it's very biblically accurate angel, but we sort of keep the general aesthetic that we had with her original outfit. Well, at least the outfit I gave her original form. Even the maid outfit sort of gets carried over, because I felt like it was a better mirror of this outfit than her original. Aya. So Aya I gave the sexier maid outfit. Manyu Kagura. I gave her a dog tail. This is so she can match a sister. It'll make sense in a bit. It's her usual Hair, again, I could give her an afro. I don't want to, but I'm just saying it's there. Even the gold one is there. But we've got her regular wavy long hair. I got rid of the hat. Don't get me wrong, I like the hat. This was one of our first test changes. I know I also took the hat off here. That doesn't mean I don't like the cowboy hat. I feel like if we had more we could do, I would give her the cowboy hat. Like, if we were doing this one, got Aya's belt. If we're doing belts on belts on belts, right, I feel like the cowboy hat gets to stay. I don't know how I do this. I don't want to futz around with this too much. This is sort of just a demonstration of, okay, if we were doing more belts, I can see how this would go along with the cowboy hat. Maybe we'll give it the boots, the big boots. What's she got right now? These are like comically large boots. So what does she have on? Some heels. Okay, I don't know if I like those actually, but that's not important because this is just me messing around with her old outfit. This is what she's doing now. I gave her the cyber visor because I thought I wanted to use it somewhere. It's a nice piece. Really changes the vibe. I gave her the super mega belt. You'll notice, where is it? It's focused on her hip. It's focused on her waist. It's not there. It's over here. It's a thigh belt. Now, isn't that nice? Cuts off blood flow and everything. You've got the spiked anklets, because I thought those would be fun on a sort of cyberpunk character. And then she's got the armored gauntlets. We're just sort of going for cyberpunk robo-maid. That's why she's got the super skimpy fishnet maid thing. And the dog tail, again, it's there to match his sister. You'll see. Her ecstatic form. Now, I gave her wings, even though I was going for the sort of cyberpunk thing earlier, because, you know, you sort of see her as a mirror to Kagura, and I wanted to give her wings too, especially since I didn't know, okay, who else gets to use the Quetzalcoatl wings, right? This color scheme I feel like fits her the best. Kagura's very red, very explicitly like red and pink. The yellow devil horns, you'll notice I used them on her shoulders to give her more bones, more scary yellow points. She's got 3 dog tails to mirror the multiple ears thing I did. There's 3 dog tails stuck in there now. I kept them high. Okay, I know there's something else you could be implying. It could still be happening. But I kept them high. I could bring them lower. But because there's 3 of them, I decided to put them a little higher. Still got the anklets. And she's still got the thigh belt, which I think is more noticeable in this form. I think it's nice. And she's got the cyber visor. And then finally, my main character. It's, this is a DLC outfit. It's the ninja outfit. I really like it. I'm sort of running her as a cat girl ninja. Very traditional outfit, I guess. I didn't do too many weird things with it. She's got dark hair, so I thought, okay, she can have the cat ears. And because she's got the cat ears, she's also got the cat tail. Right? Got cat ears, cat tail. I like the bread on her. She's a ninja because she uses a sword and martial arts. She does the counter thing. She's got little, like, fists. I think that ninja is a great outfit for her. She's got black glasses just because I thought, oh, well, nerd glasses are fun. And I put a little ribbon in her hair. You know, I feel like it complements the cat ears. Now, I did get a certain costume. And I thought, oh, maybe I'll figure out something to do with that later. I don't know what to do with it later yet. And this one. Finally, this one is something that I have not done that much to. I don't know what I want to do to this, right? I gave her the bread because the bread is very important to me. Big part of her character. I feel like if anyone should be running around with the bread, it's Saki. I have the necktie here, right? And I think it's nice. I think it goes with the ribbon. And you'll notice experimented with flipping the angel wings and turning them into this sort of bra. I don't think I'm keeping that, because it doesn't really fit the rest of the character. She's got these Tron lines. It looks like she's wearing essentially denim straps or rubber straps. It's great. It's a great outfit. I know it's a lack of outfit essentially, but I think it's fine. I just feel like, I could have done something to it. We could do this again. Okay, this is a very classic thing. Cover the crotch with a ribbon. That's just good fun. Right? That's definitely a choice. Or we could, okay, here's a pitch. We could put it on, like, the little straps. So it's still covering the crotch. Especially if we make it a little bigger. But on the straps, so it sort of implies that you can pull on it and undo them. Like, I feel like that's a fun thing you can do, is making contact, yeah. Right? That's sort of fun. I still like the tie. I wish I could do more, but I don't know what else fits on her. We could do the cyber visor again, because she does have those Tron lines. I wish this was blue. That's a complaint. That's a quick complaint of mine. I wish that was blue. We could give her headphones, but I don't really want headphones on her. I don't think that's necessarily what I'm going for here. The cat ears, I'd love to carry over the cat ears, but again, they're black and her hair isn't black anymore. We could give her horns. But that's also not really what we're going for here. Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. This is actually my favorite design of the 4 transformations. That's part of why I feel like I can't find a thing to change. Maybe we'll let her keep the glasses because she had the glasses earlier. That's one thing. Do we want to put bracelets on her? Not really. Anklets? Oh, actually, these. How about these? Sort of make it look like Neja. Right? Okay, here's my pitch. Smaller, thinner, sort of Neja-looking anklets. Right? And then yellow bangles we can move somewhere else. Maybe her elbows. Okay, that's my new pitch. We give her sort of the Neja treatment. Fire wheel. Can we bring these up? Right on her elbows. And I feel like this is not exactly where I want them. I can bring them up via the X axis and then move them too close to her back now. So that could be cool too. It's Yeah, I think that sort of works. Right, and then we'll make it smaller. Hmm. How about that? Right? I think that works. And then we'll rotate it a little bit. Maybe give it more of a tilt this way. There we go. I like it. I like what we've done. This is something I sort of experimented with before, but I wasn't sure about it. And now that we've done it again, I think, yeah. Blue and yellow sort of works. Her horns have a yellowish thing going on. What if we put floating rings on her back? Those are her wings. We give her these rings again on her back floating. Or, first off, I actually want to try this. What if I scale this? We move it around here, and then we scale it big enough that it goes around her. Okay, the problem is that it really stretches the texture. But if you make it thinner, maybe it'll be less noticeable. Yeah, I think this is sort of cool. Yeah, that's the tilt I want. Yeah, I think this is cool. I think this is a cool idea. Um, and then finally, I will try to do this whole rings on the back thing. Where's the other one? It's just floating alone. I guess it does become single. Yeah, it becomes one solo object. Then that's fine. That's sort of what I wanted anyway. There. Move it closer a little bit. We're gonna make this huge. Not in this direction. Not. I mean, I guess a little bit. Not too weird. And then we keep making it bigger this way. Bigger, bigger, bigger. I guess it has to stop at 3. So now it's sort of like a halo. In which case, I want to move it closer again. And we'll play around with the rotation. No, it's not. Okay, what if we set both of these to 0? These are just spinning it in opposite direction. Oh, spin it this way. And then do this again. Okay, okay. This is working, sort of. And then spin it back this way. Then do this again. I don't know if this is working, actually. I don't know if it's working anymore. I think it is. I think it did. And if not, well, I like where it is now. It's fine. It could be better, but it's fine. I'll make this thinner. Maybe we'll make it a little smaller. Okay, I like what we've done. So, how much work have I put in to unlock all this shit? Here are the quests. It's a bunch of normal shit. Some of it I haven't even really done much for, like the Aya's Knives one. Bane Reversal I like using. It's a counter, but you're not going to get a lot of kills with that. Unless you do it in the middle of a crowd. I'm hoping to get more with Aya's Knives. Crimson State, I haven't done this that much. This is the one that I put a lot of work into. Where is that? There it is. Untouchable Empress. Clear a large number of barriers without taking damage. I spent a lot of time doing untouched missions. Not great. Not easy, not free. But, you know, it's fine. I did it, and I'm glad. Because it's what got me those maid outfits. Also, this one. I'm pointing it out primarily because I don't know how comfortable I feel with the name. I'll take it. It got me things. But we'll set that aside. We will now continue from our checkpoint. Well, first, actually, we're going to battle setting. What do I have? I want to buy more skill. Or do I want to upgrade weapons? I've been using a lot of the chainsaw, so I got the chainsaw upgrades. I used a lot of the fists, so I got the fist upgrades. I use Saki the most, so I might just upgrade her weapons. But because I use the fists a lot anyway, I'm thinking, alright, I'll get the upgrade for her. Hold on 1 second. I think the game volume's a bit low. There we go. I'm thinking I'll get the upgrade for a secondary anyway. Though the least upgraded, it would seem, is Kagura. Mostly because so far I've used her to force combos, and so I don't want her dealing any extra damage. So I can keep hitting enemies. But also I upgraded her secondary. No, what is it? Her extra weapon, whatever it's called. Because the Trick Blade is secondary, the Trick Dagger. Her Boomerang, that one I've upgraded. I quite like it. I like it more than the Flail, anyway. Maybe I could just buy more combo moves for now. Okay, we'll grab these. Mostly so I can fall back on her as a second knuckle user. if Saki is ever incapacitated, or if I just feel like having a little bit of variety, might as well finish her kit. Okay, that leaves us here. So I guess I should buy an upgrade for her weapons already. Feel a bit bad if I don't. Torture Blade. Ooh, I like that. I've got Torture Blade, Infinity Knuckle, Twin Blades, Maiden Fangs, and Demon's Mane. I've also got the Vampiric Ring, which gives me healing. I've got the Technique Ring, which gives me more like cool hits. And I use this because I like the finisher combos, the tail end of certain combos. And the Training Ring, which gives me more of these golden orbs. This I'll probably remove, actually, because I think her blades are also projectiles. I'll toss that on there. I like the... I'll put the Power Flow Ring and the Protection Ring on Saya, because I like using the chainsaw, but it does leave me vulnerable. And I think that's a good spot. I think that's a good setup. Which means we will now continue. For real this time. Hi, Queen Christelle. Thank you for passing by. I hope you're having a lovely day. I think I'm doing pretty well. I'm doing pretty well. I don't normally stream. I've taken a sort of long break, and I'm just getting back into it. I'm just continuing this because I did it for my birthday stream last week, and I thought, oh, I might as well finish the game. Especially after I unlocked the character customization feature. Well, I know it was there already, but I unlocked a little bit of costumery and thought, oh, I'll unlock more then. Was this always the case? I just realized that this scarf is just trailing off to the back. Yeah, I love the game. It's great. Put in a little bit of work to try to unlock some bits. I'd say these were the most work for me. Trying to do the whole hit list thing. I'm not great at the game, but it works. I can guess why. It's a blast. I am aware that there is a what's it called? A reboot? I guess it would fall under reboot. Available on PS5, I think. 4 or 5. I'm hoping it comes to PC, because I want to play that one. It looks nice, it looks polished. I'd love to get into all the outfits and all that. Stop reversing from me! You're a torso on the floor! You shouldn't be able to move backwards that quickly. Anyway, there's an Onechanbara Origins, I think, on the PS4 or 5. I really want to try playing that game. But have you played it? Have you played it? Is it because it looks good, it looks like fun. But I'm primarily a PC gamer, so I'm hoping maybe someday, even though I think it's quite unlikely, I'm hoping it gets ported to PC. I do hope I get the chance to play it. I'd love to play more of these games. I'd probably stream more of these games. Am I lost? This looks like a room I've been in. Yeah, no, that was a circle. Okay, there we go. Bikini Samurai Squad, Zombie Slayer Squad, and Z Chaos. Which one's your favorite? And which ones are on PC? I know this one's on PC. I think there's another one on PC. But I'm not sure. Maybe I just saw the same game on Steam twice years ago and just thought it was a different game. Oh, that's unfortunate. Which one is your favorite character in this game? You can probably guess which one mine is based on who I tend to use the most. Oh, I quite like Aya too. Don't get me wrong, but favorite character right here. I'm a huge fan of characters that use their fists, especially martial arts style. I like the chainsaw, don't get me wrong, so you'd think maybe Saya, but no, I think I prefer Saki's sort of martial arts. So I put her in the ninja outfit. Yep. I also like her transformation design the most of the four. The start of the stream was just me talking about what I'd done to the costumes, because I'd been playing through it with vanilla costumes for 5 or 6 hours during the first stream, and I decided, alright, I'll farm up some outfits, and then I'll put something nice on, and then we'll have new clothes for the second stream. But for Saki specifically, I saw the ninja outfit DLC and thought, oh, I have to get that. Oh, that's fair. That is definitely fair. Some of the costumes I've put together, and also a lot of the zooming I did in this game while I was showing off the costumes, I'd say maybe count as a bit risque. But I've never been one to shy away from that. So I thought, okay, if I get in trouble with this, I might as well eat it. I'm not quite at the level where I'm wearing the what's it called? Strawberry and banana surprise. I'm not wearing that on stream. Now, is it a costume that I love? Sure. Am I wearing that on stream? No. It's definitely worth it. I love these sorts of games. If I get in trouble, that's fine. I sort of knew what I was getting into. Was it last birthday stream? Again, for context, I've sort of been on break from streaming. I'm working on a few things in the background, so because of that, I really only stream as part of a birthday tradition. And I just realized, oh, really all the way up there? Can I just dash to you? Or okay, fine, I'll take the stairs. Last time I did a birthday stream, I think I did Conception, I did Senran Kagura, so I sort of just have to keep doing that now. It's just part of the it's part of the tradition. I'm going to play a game that's a little bit of trouble. You'd be surprised, yeah. Kagura's fantastic, we'll say. Swimwear. We don't get in trouble for that. Although there are games with... Okay, as you can tell, I'm not great at this. I play a reasonable amount of character action games. Don't have the reflexes I used to, but I still try. The game is a bit slower than some others. Not in a bad way, necessarily. It's sort of built into the design. Oh, I've left leftovers everywhere. I'm not entirely used to. Okay, see, I've given her the dog tail, and to justify, because I've gone for a sort of cyber maid outfit, but I'm justifying the dog tail not because I just want to put something in there. It's because I've given Saki the cat outfit. She's got the cat ears and the cat tail, so why not give Aya the dog tail? That's my excuse. Is there someone with a minigun down there? Alright. Of the ones that you've played, which one is your favorite? You've played Z2, you've played... Oops. Almost let myself get hit by that one. You've played Z2, you've played Bikini Samurai Squad, and Zombie Slayer Squad. Which one would you say is your favorite? And just in case I feel like trying another one. Again, if it's not on PC, probably not on stream. I might get it for my console on my off time. Let's see what we've got here. I swear, if you fall off... Is that everybody? Oh yes, that's another thing that I love about this. The soundtrack is absolutely amazing. You know, setting aside that we may or may not be fans of, we'll call it raunchy games, I cannot believe that they had the gall to spawn when I was all the way up there. Might as well get some use out of this. Yeah, setting aside the fact that that maybe we're fans of particularly raunchy games, it's just the gameplay is fun. It's a lot like, it reminds me of Senran Kagura in the sense that it's surprisingly good. You know, Steam's inundated with, we'll call them sort of NSFW bin filler, right? And a lot of it's not the best quality, but this is very good. I get it, dude. Trust me, I get it. In fact, I can't show it because it's on the DD form. But I did get the piggyback zombie, and I put it on Kagura's transformation's leg, so that it looks like a little groveling shit. Alright, you know what, I'm going to try to fill up her meter just so I can show you. You can tell I don't use this character. I love this combo though. I think it especially works because her transformation's got the sort of high-heeled cloven hooves thing going on. I also love these weapons. Where am I? Am I locked? No, there's just extras. This has to be a circle. If this isn't a circle, grab this. I do wish that they gave you a slightly better silhouette on this though. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of your copy sort of just being this amorphous blob. I wish he at least had hair. Okay, here. We'll leave her move. There, so I decided to sort of go for a demon succubus theme on her. And if you look closely at her left leg, there he is, there's a little friend. I also went for white blood because I didn't want to be banned by Twitch for showing too much gore. I think that was the excuse I gave last stream, yeah. I wanted everything to look really PG, so I went with white blood, because white is the color of purity. Looks like, hey Ed, by the way, welcome to the continuation of Game of the Year, insert year this was released. Oh, don't worry, this is... first off, this is set to mature, don't worry. My stream is always set to mature because I am a degenerate, I am disgusting. The only reason I can't fully agree with you when you say I like sexy female characters that can kick my ass is because I'm very... what's the polite way to say it? Non-sub. So, you know, point is, very mature stream. I just like lying and giving excuses as to why I've decided to make it look like everyone's firing semen everywhere. Anyway, Ed, welcome to the continuation of this lovely game. What do you call this? The blob copy looks like... Is that like... When you say Flash, do you mean the Flash? Or are we talking Flash Gordon? Or does that say Flesh? Like... the light? I don't... Oh, I have it. Okay, okay. By the way, you have... I don't know if you already saw the new outfits, Ed, but they are great. I'm quite a fan. I had to put in a lot of work for one specific set of outfits, the maid outfits, because I am, as you may know, I'm not the best at this game. Queen Crystal here is an expert, so she may know better than me. It might not seem that difficult to her, but to get these maid outfits, I had to finish missions without getting hit. So that was a lot of work for me. But they are worth it. I do not understand this shield. I don't see the appeal. It does not last that long. It can't take that much damage. It's just... I can imagine there are quite a few upgrades that I can get that probably make things much easier. The looking at the quests, I feel like some of these I haven't done just because, okay, I've not gotten around to it. Defeat a large number of enemies with Aya's Knives or Saki's Bane Reversal. I feel like that's just a numbers game. I'll get there eventually. Crimson State, these are all numbers games. This one was a bit of a pain, until I got the technique ring. This one, I don't know how I plan on doing this. Defeat a large number of boss characters without taking a single hit. This one was a pain. Clear a large number of barriers without taking damage, but I'm glad I finished it. This one I just think is very unfortunately named. I don't... Whose idea was this? You could have just... I'm pretty sure the Steam version says Massacre or something. Massacrer. There can only be... I have two guesses. I'm not gonna do this on stream. I'm definitely not gonna even try to do like a boss fight unhurt on stream. But I have two guesses. One is just going to the easiest boss or the easiest to get to boss on a very low difficulty and then DPSing it down. And the other is if the Magatama item works and that it helps you avoid taking damage, then maybe you just have to be able to kill it during the duration of that item. In which case it just becomes a matter of cost, right? It's like 30,000 or 10,000 gold orbs per Magatama. If that's how it's done, I can sort of see how it goes. Especially once you're done buying all the upgrades, you're just accumulating the gold orbs, you can just keep trying. But if there's a different tactic, if you can put the advice there in chat for me to use later, again, definitely not on stream, but maybe for me to unlock things on my own time, I would very much appreciate it. But still, the Steam achievement that says you've killed so and so many enemies, it's called Massacre something. I don't know why they went with this. I'll take it. I'll live with it. I don't like it. I really like these enemies because they just keep getting up. They're full of determination. They're very admirable. I am so incredibly lost. Is this where I came from? Maybe nope, this is just a dead end. Yeah, I'd love to get some advice as to how to do it. I won't do it on stream, but you know, if you can slide some advice in, that would be great. And also, you know, I feel like first off, thank you for the follow, Queen Christelle. And also, I feel like a little paid translation work never hurt anybody. You know, little polishing, little editing. You know, as a part-time writer, editor, that sort of thing. Maybe someone wants to slide me one of these unfortunately translated games and say, hey, can you make sure we haven't said anything wild in here? Because that's another one, Stellar Blade. It had some insane translation issues. It had, I think, I can't remember what it was specifically, but there was some graffiti that made an allusion to a slur. Like, it didn't have a slur on it, but it's something to do with the N-word. It was like, oh, this graffiti says either something about hard R or something about the letter N. And they didn't mean for it to be anything related to a... No, to be suggestive is fine. There's nothing... It's an incredibly, unrepentantly horny game. Don't get me... I love that about it, and I don't think they should change a damn thing. Suggestive is fine, it's just... you know, when you say something like genocide, you feel like, well, that's a little charged in the wrong way. You don't want to be the game that's like, oh, you want to succeed at genocide. Massacre is fine. Massacre is mass murder without this weird racial cultural slant. I don't want to be going around killing zombies and everyone's like, oh, hey, yeah, this is you're the genocide queen. But yeah, like Stellar Blade is a great example. Like, that game is known for being raunchy as all hell, and that's fine. But let me just squeeze this in there. It's an easy way to get rid of these friends because they were. There we go. There we go. Yeah, Slayer, Massacre, Murderer. Oh, I love using Saki's counters. I feel like... I wish there was a way to chain them more. Because they seem to sort of revert to, like, base after she gets hit. I do love that she can counter a laser, though. That doesn't entirely make sense to me. But it's fun. The counter thing is part of the reason she's my favorite character. I love the fists, and I love the counters. It makes you really feel like you're doing cool martial arts shit. Who else is a character that does something like that I like? In Honkai Impact, I play a lot of Fuwa, like every version of Fuwa. Weirdly, I don't like Beidou in Genshin. Okay, this has to be a different place, right? This feels like a different place. Am I gonna hate it because something difficult's gonna happen, or because I'm going to keep getting lost? I don't... Oh, what is it? Do I have to hit the top one? No, I can also hit the bottom ones. Alright. And this one? Oh, you only got 2 bars now. 1 bar? So which one is it? The top one? Oh wait, I know. Probably should have jumped before doing that. I can imagine. There we go. I'll be honest, it feels like... I mean, it might get worse. It feels like it could have been a lot worse. Was I supposed to hit that, or was I just supposed to wait? Is that the end of the level? I hope it is. I'm I'm gonna get lost again, aren't I? Is this a new place? I can't even see in it very well. Okay, it's a cave, but it goes back into a hallway. Probably with a boss in it? No. Just with some guys. I could just leave this game running and listen to the soundtrack while doing something else. It's so good. Well, I say I could. I have done that, actually. Okay, these laser wolves are infuriating. In part because the lasers have collision that juggles me. That's the part I hate the most. That I flinch so much off the lasers. Like, if it were just damage, I feel like I'd be fine. Or at least I'd be less irritated, even if it ends up being more dangerous. Oh well, there they go. What if I just pushed you all off? I'm pretty sure I have a quest for that. Also, it's funny. It's very funny. And not these fucking shark things again. No, I hate these. Shark mole creatures. Fine, I'll fight normally. I'm trying to remember what attack it was that I hate. Right, it was Misha's spin attack. I hated that because I could dodge it and I'd get the sort of slow motion counter thing, but the attack lasts long enough that that when the slow motion and the iframes are done, I just get hit by the attack anyway because she's still spinning. So a lot of the time it felt like the slow motion just locked me in the same spot. It felt like it was telling me I was supposed to do something, but I couldn't actually do it. Oh, it's these friends. Well, now's as good a time as any. Right, so the theme of this one was Neja. Might be more visible in the cutscene. I sort of gave her wind fire wheels. I might as well do the other one. And a halo, a sort of back halo, these little yellow things. Just because I feel like yellow and blue go well with each other. Yeah, I've had to start dodging backwards when it comes to fighting Misha. But at the same time, that I feel like that puts her a bit out of range for some of the shit that I want to do. Now these two are just one after the other, huh? I'm quite proud of it, yeah. And I'm keeping the toast just because I think the toast is really good. I've never had it in me to let go of the toast. Also, thank you. Okay. Oh, right, yeah, it's one of those. Okay. Ah. Oh, walked into that one. I do love the little dainty walk. I talked about it last time that I saw this, Considering how many games there are, I feel like there might be a lot of storyline across the games, but we don't have as much access to it all with what we've got. Maybe Origins is more full story-wise because it is a retelling of two different games, I think. And yeah, with remakes or reboots, if they do more of them, I hope they'll have more story in it. Because yeah, it feels like it's one of those games again, like a lot of sort of shorter serialized games. Maybe the studio wasn't always expecting to get a lot of sequel mileage. So later games feel like, okay, we can add a little bit to the story, and then when they find out, oh, we can make another one, we can add a little bit more to the story. And it isn't until later that they have the opportunity to go, oh, well, what if we added a lot of it? So, oh, it's these two again. Fun fact, these were the first two to kill me. You know what? Let's use your favorite. One of the things that I hated, and honestly probably a mistake, was locking onto this little shit. Because as I'm demonstrating now, she's not doing it as much. But when I first fought these two, she just kept running around in a circle. And, you know, I didn't hate that mechanically. I hated the fact that my camera was following her around. Got me proper dizzy. Because again, I know a little bit about the series, not a lot. I know that there's a bit more story across it, and they imply a lot of depth. But so far, what I've seen in Z2, right, is that they have a lot of space where they don't have a lot of story, and I feel like again, without necessarily knowing the story, and yeah, you don't need to spoil it. We'll see the rest of the story of this game at the very least. I feel like there's a lot of sort of lost space. You know, they could have used a lot of these opportunities to tell us more about the world or explore the characters, and they don't. That's the thing, it's not... They needed to add... I can't even call it filler. I feel like it's character development. I feel like it's a lot of fluff. Yeah, and I do hope, you know, it looks like Origin might be more full of a game, and maybe they'll do another, and hopefully they come to PC, because I really want to play them. I feel like a PlayStation 5 is just, it's a bit much. Like, I didn't even get a PlayStation 5 to play Final Fantasy 16. I'm just gonna wait until it comes to PC. Well, I don't know about that, Saya. I mean, you were trying to kill each other early in this game. Maybe she's got a little bit of a point. Our creator? Jesus! Oops. I just want to hit these little statues because I've got the one task. Come on. Let me have this. I'll fight you later. Stop, stop, stop. Stop distracting me from my task. This is important. Oh, fine. It's a good thing I can counter bullets. I don't know how I feel about the giant kukri. I will say, I feel like this game could do with slightly better camera work. I understand that it's sort of a sickness of the generation, like this general era of gaming. If you're not like at the very top of like gaming quality, if you're not like super high, not even necessarily high fidelity, but sort of very polished games, you will probably have some camera issues. But you know, in fights like this in particular, it's especially irritating. She is definitely detestable. I can see that they're always trying to give villains like, oh, this is their goal, but you know, she's a shitty person, and that's a sort of big. She definitely gives that vibe. That, and she mass murdered a ton of people with her undead plan. You know, if anybody should be called genocide, it's her. She got that achievement before anybody else. She's out here trying to wipe out the vampires and the baneful blooded. Well, she looks better now, at least. I'm glad that we're doing this cutscene with bread in my mouth. Oh, they've prearranged everybody. Wait, I don't like using this one. Was she? I wasn't looking. Was she firing bullets out of her breasts? No, no, no. They're coming out of her hands. For a second there, I genuinely thought the lock-on system needs work. It tends to aim the camera a little high. Oh right, Aya isn't next. See, in my head, the order of the characters is that look at that. Listen. Right, listen. Look at that. The camera's just attached to the fucking ceiling at this point. But I feel like if I do this, it's not quite. I feel like it's because the camera's semi-locked on the character, right? And it's a little zoomed in, which I appreciate for a lot of other reasons, don't get me wrong. Would it be too broken if she could counter in the air? Maybe? I'd like it though. Alright. Well, It's probably not over since you said, is it over? I do love the that she just she just loves a little bit of English in there. Really? Okay, I thought the game was longer. If I knew that it was just this many, listen, I'm glad I got the I also thought the game was short, and I thought we were almost done. But the okay, so I don't get spoilers. I have Ed over here, my wonderful mod, and another great streamer. Catch him on twitch.tv/Prattles, Prattles. Free plug. Ed over here, so I don't get spoiled. He sort of looked up how many chapters there are, and how long the game's supposed to be. So based on that, also because I was digging around for a bit, we thought the game would be a little bit longer. I'm glad that we didn't finish it last time, because that means I went and farmed up the costumes and shit. But oh, this is like I didn't think it would be this short. I thought we'd have a bit more. I liked it, Leo. I was quite a fan of the game. I loved it. I'll probably play more of it. The story sort of lacks what do you call this? Sort of lacks closure. Anna's from the first game, right? If I remember correctly. That's a great costume. I should have bought that costume. I should have bought all those costumes. I need to play more of these games. Okay, if the first one is on Xbox, or if the first few ones are on Xbox, maybe someday, we'll bring them onto the stream. Not anytime soon. Again, I'm still waiting on a few things before I really get back into it. Maybe someday we'll bring them on stream along with all the other games that are on the list of games with not enough clothes and not enough sense. My favorite genre. I do love these forms. It couldn't even make this a cutscene, really. It's just background dialogue for the credits. I wish it was a cutscene.
Bring it on.
This music is still great. It's a genre staple. These games need to have great music. Everyone knows Devil May Cry's music is great, but not enough people talking about One-chan-bara's music. Thank you, Tamsoft D3. I love you too, staff. Definitely underrated. I was recommending it to some friends of mine. Granted, not the type to play this game, but you know, it was worth a shot. Team of a million. Okay. Let's take a look at these outfits. Goes so fucking hard. Alright. Get accustomed to. Oh, right, so I forgot I did this. This was a bit of an experiment on my end. Can I give her a sandwich? So what you need is 2 pieces of toast, and since it looks sort of like either ham or maybe jam, I put a ribbon in between the 2 pieces of bread. So now she's carrying around a sandwich. I just wanted to see how much I could experiment with it. Right? There's a little bit of meat in there. Why carry around just a piece of bread when you can have a whole sandwich? Now the red wrist case. Ooh, I like this. Yeah, I like this. It's just one of those full body thongs. And black is just in black. Alright. There's a lot of meat everywhere else too, if you know what I mean. Yeah. This, I don't know when I'm ever gonna use this. But it's there. I don't know what outfit that's gonna go on. We might as well. Okay, you know what? Since we finished so quickly, we might as well have a little fun here. Let's put this on. On the little ribbons. Yeah? This is a good idea. Let's not let it sink in too much. This is what I meant by all the zooming in I did earlier was going to get me in trouble. Like, if there's anything that's going to get me in trouble, it's not necessarily the gameplay. It's going to be this. And let's let it sink back. No. No, we tilt it forwards, and then rotate it this way. Maybe spin it this way, and then move it down a bit. Maybe I want it up. Maybe I want it up here. Or do I want it down here? Alright, thank you for coming by, Queen Christelle. We finished the game. Stream probably won't last that much longer, but thank you for passing by. I hope you have a lovely, whatever time of day it is there. I hope you continue pursuing your dreams and doing everything that makes you happy, including, but not limited to, playing what I assume is Overwatch and playing games like these, because they are definitely worth everybody's time. Remember, if you're doing something that makes you happy, you're making the world a better place. So just keep doing it and don't let anyone stop you. Not even Twitch TOS. Have a lovely one. Okay. Now what am I doing? Have a good one. Goodbye. Now... Is this a good idea? Sure it is. Okay, -1, 0, and 5.5. Remember those? We'll grab a third ribbon. That's the goal. That's the shtick. Left bust. -1, 5.5. What are the rotation values on this? -18, -1, and 0. Alright. So we can bring this down. Yeah, be sort of more forward facing. 1. Right? Right? I like this. Need a third ribbon, and we both know where it's going. Or at least I know where it's going, and I like to think everyone else does too, because if they don't, that makes me a pervert. Everybody just pretend he knew exactly where this was going. Okay. Make it a bit bigger. Bit further back. There we go. There we go. Would you look at that? Perfect. I think. Right? Or would it look better on black? Yeah, I think it looks better on black. Yeah, it looks better on black. We'll do black. Merry Christmas. Or, in theme with last stream, happy birthday to me. Okay. We know where this has to go. I'm going to put it on my favorite character. Now we'll go to custom 3. And can we give it... Yep. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. I also got her... I paid for another hairstyle. That's the other DLC I bought. I got another hairstyle from my favorite character. Let's get cat ears. Let's just be as unreasonable as we can about this. Let's move them a little forward. It's already too late. We finished the game. If Twitch tries to stop me, then I'll stop. Are the strips thinner on her? I think they might be. They might scale a little bit to the body, not 100%. But because she's like a generally smaller person, they might be thinner on her. Let's see. And then Well, where there are ears, there must be a tail. Right? I don't think this is the hip. No, you see, that's not my fault. It's the game. I too would think that if you were to put on a fake tail, you tie it around your hip. Right? That's reasonable. I don't know. Stomach is weird. Hip is correct. So there it is on her hip. Just as the game intended. Now what else do you put on a character like this, right? A necktie? I don't know. I don't think so. If her neck was exposed, that's not her neck. If her neck was exposed, that's not. Let me zoom in on it. I know I'm a pervert, but this is not where I'm aiming. There we go. If her neck was exposed, I could put a collar on her. See, I was about to say that shit. You didn't need to zoom in on her ass. I was gonna say something like that anyway. Point is, you know, for the cat vibe, you can put a collar on her. But the thing is, you can't really hit her. You know, for fuck's sake, game. I'm already treading the line here. Don't jeopardize me like this. Maybe we'll put the belt somewhere else. I'm sorry, I'm a huge fan of this, but I also know that it's very difficult to sort of get on the character properly. How do I know this? Anyway. Maybe we give her the same blindfold that I gave the other character. Or maybe we put it on her mouth. I don't know. Okay, we'll try this out if it's for science. You know what? The game should have been longer. Look what I've started doing already. It's already begun. If the game was simply longer, we wouldn't be here doing this right now. This is the game's fault. Right, back me up here. This is entirely the game's fault. Yeah, I thought we were almost done, and then I asked you to check the number of chapters, right? And it said like 20 or something. Actually, let's take a look at that. First off, don't judge me. I think this is a great costume. Second, story, chapter select. It goes up to 16. We were on 14. It goes up to 16. So here's my theory. Oh, it said 20 and listed what cosmetics you could. Okay, I know what happened. Missions unlock cosmetics. There might be 20 of these. There might be 20 missions, but there are only 16 chapters. Okay, I see. But you know what? I don't mind because we got these amazing costumes. This is great. This game is great. Ordinate. We'll have Kagura on birthday mode. We'll have alternate Saki, I guess. Custom 3. Have you seen my DLC costume, Ed? I paid good money for this. There we go. That's the whole thing. Even I won't have that on Twitch for too long. I have my limits. Well, I don't, but Twitch does, and I'd rather not test them. Now, if this is going to be the equivalent to Custom 3, we're going to give her the belt again. I don't know why I said that sentence. It can only get me in trouble. Jeez. Definitely a little bustier in her transformed form. Not that I mind. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Just that, you know, I feel like the belt bit is a little harder to pull off. Hey. Only with consent, Ed. I'm not pro domestic violence. But only with consent. But other than that, yes. Yes, you are, in fact. Correct. Let's make this a little thinner. Sort of still follows to the back. What if she had floating belt rings? I don't know why I've decided that's What if this was the bondage form? No. First we'll put one here too. What's that like? Right. Rotate it in the other direction. Smaller here. A little slimmer here too. And then slimmer here. There. I like this. I like what we're doing here. What if this was all just what if I just put nothing but belts? This isn't even the correct belt. There we go. Hip. No, we don't need a belt on the hip. That's the only place we don't need a belt. Neck. That's not the neck. Right, we need to go to position 0. Tilt it even further down. We've got a collar going on now. There we go. Am I in trouble yet? Hopefully not. Because we're gonna keep going. Spiked bracelets. Too high. Better, alright. A little higher, maybe. And then we'll rotate them. Not this way. There we go. We want the opening to be towards the sort of blade that she's got. That wasn't on purpose, although it was also not unpleasant. We can adjust it a little bit. Make it a little thinner. A little tighter. Not that much tighter. Do these work? They're a little off. I guess the problem is that they're jointed to the hand. But if I attach them to the elbows instead, and then just bring them up really high, that's not the up. That's also not up. Which one's up? Okay. We'll reset. We'll reset. And then we'll try spiked bracelets again. Not left elbow, right elbow. Okay, maybe they'll be higher than I originally planned then. No, this will bring them lower. Okay, that's sort of right. And the rotation. Want this opening. Oh, yeah, you know what? Yeah, on the sides where. This. There, that's what I wanted to see. Sort of a forward lean. There we go. Can I bring them a little more inwards here? Well, she has the cat tail. Might as well keep the cat tail. Or should she have a different tail? No, this is the only tail. The dog tail does not work. I guess he's keeping the cat tail. We'll replace the tail eventually. There's probably a third tail, a lizard tail. If there isn't, she's keeping the cat tail. What if I put horns in her? Nope, 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 nope. It's too rigid. Spiked anklets. Alright. Just need to tighten. Nope, nope, actually. Can I bring these up to her thighs? Yes. That's what we like to see. A little higher. And tight on the thighs, I guess. I don't... What's the least bannable angle at which I can inspect these? I'm gonna need to transition back to gameplay at some point, or else I'm just going to get in a lot of trouble. Come on, come on. Okay, we're almost there. A little more this way. And a little less this way. And a little more this way. Maybe we can rotate. No. I mean, rotating them in different directions is good, but the most important rotation, I think, is I want the openings to be facing each other. Again. Or maybe the openings should be facing the front. No. Actually, this works, and then I can tighten it on in this direction. And then bring it a little closer this way. Yeah, I think this works. Tighten it a little more. Then we can make it a little thinner. Maybe bring it forward a little bit. Okay, now we actually need to make it a little thicker. That's the wrong one. So just a little less then. And then we'll bring it back a little. And then I'll just tilt the rotation ever so slightly. Not this angle, not this angle. Yeah, that works, that works. There we go. Bondage mode. Okay, we need something on the face. I put the toast back now. Let's put the flower pin on there. No, I'm not gonna put it in the same build. Well, I might. I'll think about it. This works for now. Okay, we've got a new Saki costume. I'm not gonna play through the whole story. Heckmaster, loyalty. Have I not done that? I'm not going through the whole thing. I'm going to use Aya's knives. You know what? I'm going to start a new game on hard. Not for any particular reason. I'm not going to go through it. We'll just play a little bit, because it's only been 2 hours. That's an incredibly short stream for me. I don't know how long we'll go. Not very long, I assure you. But we'll go a little bit longer. We'll have a little bit of fun. We'll try to unlock some new stuff. That's pretty high on the list. Didn't start with me. I forgot that she just starts the game with a little bit of English. Right, now it's 2-on-1. Alright, come on, Saya. Actually, no, I'm going to control Saya for a bit. Because I'm more used to her chainsaw. Actually, I can do this. Stop spamming the same move. I'm at least trying a little bit of variety here. I'm going to dodge so I can do this. I like doing this. B, not bad. You know what? Now that you bring that up, I used to know somebody who used to use exactly one move for Eddie Gordo in Tekken. It's that spinning move he does, where he's upside down and he's got his legs out and he just spins, and he would just do that constantly. Was that Tekken 3 or something? Like, there are ways to get around it, but you know, if you're just trying to dick around, especially with a character you don't know how to use, it will get you. Also, I love that everyone's in their outfits now. Beautiful. The sandwich. Love that it's there. I'm pretty proud of that. It took a while. It took a while for me to figure out how to make a sandwich in her mouth, but there it is. Meat and everything. Tag Team Underground. Nope, I'm skipping all of this now. This is great. This is a great opening beat. Try to get some extra combo hits in, because I want those high ratings, those big numbers. See, this is my own version of that spinning move. And twins! This is just for extra hits. It's This is the start of the game all over again. I was making the same complaints. I was doing really well, and then the game just goes, oh yeah, D. How? Why? Okay, time to grab you, because I've got to do this mission. Yeah, I'm just going to use this. I have a task to complete. I swear, I've gotten better at this game. How am I still getting D's? If you came here for exciting gameplay, I regret to inform you that that's not what we're doing. I'm here to complete a task. This is hitting so much that I might actually get a better score. Just because I'm using a multi-hit weapon that's kind of weaker. I'm at nearly 500 hits on this combo. There, 500 hit combo. The best part, these weapons do not accumulate bloods. That's a 1,000 hit combo. I might actually get a pretty good score off of this specific tactic. You know what? Maybe spamming a single attack repeatedly was the correct thing to do. Maybe I was in the wrong. I can't even hit people that aren't in the barrier. That's unfair. Oh great, more of you. What if I'm actually going to use my weapon now, just because I honestly kind of feel bad for what I've done. Here. These are sort of my blade. I can just... I didn't know I could keep firing this quickly. This is obscene. I'm just going after enemies that aren't in the barrier anymore. My 13,000, my 1,300 hit combo. This poor floor friend. For fuck's sake! I don't... How's my quest? It's progress! They reward hit counts, which I sort of understand. I wish they also rewarded I almost said vitality instead of variety. I wish they also rewarded variety, which is something that games like Devil May Cry do. And maybe they do, but clearly not in a way that's particularly balanced. They're not giving you the diminishing returns you should be getting for using the same move again and again and again. At least if it's a style-based scoring system. Granted, it is seemingly just a hit and repetition-based scoring system. If that's the case, yeah, this is probably the way to go about it. It's just that there are a lot of cool moves that you can do that you don't get to do. I love it. Don't zoom in that much! I love this pose. See? It's not as insane when I'm not zoomed in on a crotch like that. Anyway, we've got nice, first off, nice. We've got 69,000 gold orbs, so we can buy some shit. What do I want? First, I want my rings, but my rings are on a character that I don't currently have access to. Second, I want to upgrade her moves. Because I haven't been upgrading these moves. This is the Trick Dagger, Double Sword, full rotation. The only one left. And that's all the moves! Okay, we've acquired every move. It's gotta be a quest for that. Yeah, this one. Skill Collector. We've completed Skill Collector, I think. We've still got 46,000, which means we can probably get some weapon upgrades. I want the Diamond Breakers. And that's all my weapon budget. Do I want any of these rings? Not really? Yeah, no, not right now. I'll switch these for Diamond Breakers. These look nice. Fight me, you fools. How do I... Can't lock on to an enemy that's not even in this... See? D! Again! D! Why am I allowed to hit these motherfuckers? They have nothing to do with me. This is so unnecessarily cruel. But I'm going to do it because I need the points. Is that where I came from? And this is where I'm going. And this is what I'm doing. Okay, I'm just going to accumulate some ecstasy bar. Sounds like something straight out of a hentai game. I just noticed the hit count on that. That was 1900. Alright. Try to accumulate it again. And with this one, and... okay. You know what? It's a lot cooler than what I was doing earlier with the, what do you call this? With just the knives. At least this is a cooler knife move. We're back to 1700. Do note this is a story on hard mode theoretically. I assume it'll give me more rewards once I finish it, but that's not happening today. But yeah, I assume that's why the enemies last a little longer, so maybe I can hit them more. And there's probably a boss down here, I don't entirely remember. There's at least a bunch of enemies. Oh, for these things, right. A type of enemy I personally detest. Did that just follow them underground? It's hitting them. I'm warning you all, I'm going to Morb. I've entered my three-tailed dog form. Is that a thing in Naruto? Is there a dog one? Is there a dog one? Why is that a worse sentence than I thought it would be? Naruto's got a dog one. Not me. Power. Just a bit. Ow. and then I switch. What if I just finished every enemy by stepping on them? They would like that, wouldn't they? Don't vibrate in response, controller, you pervert. It's just the underground things left. I kinda hate that. Well, at least I can get double hits in. Again with a D! Again, my characters look good, but why are you so obsessed with giving me the D? And why is one of them blank? Then I just skip an encounter. Maybe. In which case... Okay. Alright. Maybe I accidentally skipped one of the barriers. Maybe I just dashed past it. Maybe I can skip through part of them at least. Here it is, my favorite character in a new outfit. And a bunch of enemies I can't even reach right away. I'm going to try to stomp some of these enemies to death. Because I do remember having a task like that. Stop punching them in the crotch! There we go. What's the what does it look like? It's a queen something. Taste of a queen, there it is. Defeat a large number of enemies through stomping. That is now officially on our to-do list. I keep accidentally just punching people in the crotch. if we're lucky, Taste of a Queen will give us bondage gear, which will improve some of my outfits. Okay, that one was a punch in the head at least. I feel a little better about that. Hold on. Nope. Nope. There we go. There we go. There we go. Not that. Stop that. There we go. What if I just did this and then... That's the new combo for tougher enemies, I guess. How many more of these do we need to do? I feel like it's a lot. No, we've actually made it to the second bar. It's faster progress than I thought it would be. Pursuer. Clearly not in this area. Just a little more of this. A lot more of that. Nope, that's another crotch punch. I did not mean to kill that person like that. That one too. How did I get a V for that? I spent most of the time chasing people down and stepping on their balls! I don't... I'll take it, I guess, I think? There's so many twin sword upgrades. I want to start upgrading this, but not yet. Because I feel like I should at least fully upgrade one of the Kagura weapons. Because then everyone else... She only has one set of weapons and they keep going, so I understand why it's taken a while to upgrade these. Start pouring it in anyway. Don't answer that. I told you the first time, that's not a good question to ask an anime girl. Don't ever answer that. How's the progress looking on this? More, we need more. I guess that counts as 2, right? This is the field of blood where I'm just going to knock people over and step on their crotch. Just a little cognitive behavioral therapy. I guess I landed a lot of combos before I did the cock stomping earlier. Because this isn't giving me a lot of points up there in the corner. Nope, nope, that was an accident. There we go. Come on. No! Okay, that one I'm just going to kill because it can fly. Actually, I can still stomp them, I guess. As long as they're not floating, I can still knock them down. Nope. There we go. So if you're just here to watch a very, like, unclothed woman step on a bunch of men, welcome. I just got a Steam achievement for it, so that must mean this is done. There it is. Alright, we can go back to playing normally. It's definitely quality content. It's exactly the sort of people that the masses are... It's exactly the sort of content, I mean, that the people, the masses, are itching for. Okay, that one deserved a D. Yeah, see, Taste of a Queen is great translation. Alright, we'll use this character. No, we'll use both characters. Just clear out these little shits. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, was I supposed to go so... Right, right. This is the same thing that happened the first time. I just sort of stood there for a few seconds thinking, oh, is that... Am I going to change location? Are more things going to spawn? No, no, there's just a door. Where are our enemies? There we go. Anyone remember Lollipop Chainsaw? That one game back on like the PS3, Xbox 360 era about the cheerleader with a chainsaw. I miss that game. I need to bring that back. It was I mentioned this last time I streamed this game, but it's that generation of sort of wild games. We've got Splatterhouse, No More Heroes, and I feel like this is sort of in the same vein. Well, that's one way to get rid of them. Back to this character. Just because I think I'm low on the achievements relating to her and her sister. It's not allowed to be a classic of the genre, because that makes me old. That game feels new in my mind. I do not like that a game from the PS3 can be a classic. I mean, I do. They deserve it. Yeah. Yeah. It's just insane to me. It doesn't quite compute. Oh, it's this buddy! Alright. Okay, that's most of the little guys, which means... Great outfit. I'll take it. I was going a bit slow with that. $1,300. Okay, can I upgrade a weapon with that? No, because I was dumping all of my gold orbs in here. Alright. That's fine. There we go. See, I can't remember if it was kills or uses of those abilities, so I'm trying to get kills out of them. And it's this one? No, it's not this one. It's this one, and we're almost there. Use. It's just uses. Alright, let's transform into my Digimon inspired super mode. Let me out of here. Why'd I even transform? I suppose this is what we're doing. And there's another boss. Oh wait, no, right, this first. Oh, this is great. Oh, more. More. Screenshot. 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 Glad to see my costumes in effect. I'm going to fire these missiles. It's just a little buddy holding on while she does the drop kick. Alright, dog. I do love the feet on, on both of these. I just realized what that sounds like. I do love the feet on both of these transformations of Kaguya and Saya. Because I've always been particular about like fancy boots, blades for feet, that sort of thing. Weirdly, I'm not into, as much as everybody else on the internet seems to be, I'm not particularly into normal feet. Weird hill to die on, I know. Platinum. we went with LA first, so that's where we'll pin this. But we are about to hit 3 hours, and I did say we're just going to finish the game, and we did do that. So first off, here are our lovely costumes, the new updated finished the game reward costumes. There they are. Happy to see them, happy to have them, and I'm happy to have finished the game. We're going to go into the mission, but we're not actually going to do the mission. It's just because we have to go into the mission to go back to the menu. And then we're going to call the stream there. 3 hours, very short and sweet. Finished the game, got some rewards out of it, and then we'll see what else we get. Because we did finish a few more sort of bonuses. This is one cutscene I will let us watch again. No particular reason. This is a great swimsuit, by the way. I believe it's available for DLC. I might get it. Now, give up and return to the menu. Skill Collector quest has been completed. Black Devil Horns. Here comes Big Sis. Blue Armored Gauntlets. Taste of a Queen. We've got an illustration. Let's check the gallery for our rewards. Character. Oh, these are just... Oh, I can make them do their different stances. Okay. That's a great animation. What? What is this? Alright. Yeah. Look at that. I know she's like calling her thing out, but come on. This is the dagger thing. This is the missile throwing. Oh, this one's fun. Let's see. Profile. That's not what we're here for. This is what we've been earning. Here's Kaguya. Saya. You can see they slipped a little something in there, just a treat. Aya. Saki. Kagura in her DD. If you focus really well, you'll notice they slipped something in there, too. Saya in her DD. You know, the DD for Saya looks better here. I feel like the eyes look worse in-game. Everything else I'm still sort of iffy on the outfit, but at least the eyes and the hair, they look better here. Aya, I love it. It's very Oni. It's also a little bit of Harpy. Saki, this one's still my favorite. Sort of like future tech Oni. Enemy characters, there are some enemies. Bosses. Basil Medora. Misha. Misha in her super mode. Evangel. Costume concept arts. Alright. Well, they just stick the characters' heads on there, huh? The Kagura one is really the top of the line here. Costume concept arts B. Okay, well, I'm glad to know there was a conceptualization stage for everyone's favorite costume. I really love the ninja one, by the way. As much as I love Strawberry and Banana Surprise, by virtue of its raunchiness, the ninja one is my favorite. Because it's sexy while still looking like a ninja outfit, but it sort of does the whole cutouts at the sides of the trousers thing. It's great. It's great. I'm a big fan. Here's Kagura's DD concept art. I like this. Sort of more grungy, I guess. Saya's DD concept. This is really what it's looked like the whole time, huh? It's more elegant in this one. I still don't like the dress, the skirt thing. Let's see. Aya and Saki's ecstatic concept arts. These are simpler. Not as much, not as interested. This one it's a little bulbous, I guess. Enemy character concept. This is all concept art now. We need something wild in here. Sayaka and Anzu. I like these two. These were cute. They were cute. I wish there was more characterization to them. I do quite like these enemies. They were a lot of fun too. Misha's ecstatic concept art. That was fine. Evange's ecstatic looks pretty cool, actually. The main heroines all together. Kagura and Saya. Package art. Package art again. Oh, I like this one. It's cute. $2014. Oh, this one's nice too. This one's cute too. Kagura's original concept art, I guess. Would I have liked her more in that sort of strawberry blonde? No, I like pink-haired girls too much. That's specific to me. Saya looks more mature in her concept art. Aya and Saki concept art. Saki also looks more mature in her concept art. I like it. And Aya actually looks less mature in hers. Aya 2004, so from way back when. Aya and Saki 2004, alright. Aya 2005. We're just going through history now. Aya and Riho. Okay. Saki in 2005. I like this outfit. I wish they'd brought this back. Riho and Makoto. That's what's new? What's new? Futaba sisters and Battle sisters. Alright. Misery, Reiko, and Himiko. Alright. Anything fancy? Reiko 2008. Misery 2008. Saki 2008. I like the rightmost one the most. Aya, Saki, Misery, and Reiho. Okay. Well, it was nice to finally be able to visit the gallery, but that's going to have to be it. Thank you for coming to the continuation of the birthday stream. I'm gonna bring some music up. And, yeah, that was a lot of fun. I'm glad we got to finish the game. It's so much better than it has any right to be, honestly. I want to play more of these games. I also do want to stream more. It's gonna be a bit. It's gonna be a while until we can get around to that. But I again was incredibly happy to be here. Thank you for being here, Ed, and to anybody else who came by. Thank you. It always fills me with such fulfillment, with joy to be able to share these experiences with you, even if the experience is this, right? I don't know if I should just be letting that image stick there. I know we're probably past the point where I'd be getting in trouble, but part of me is thinking, okay, maybe we hide it. Maybe we hide it. Should we hide it? No, you deserve it. You deserve it. You know what? For sticking around, you deserve to have that on your screen. I'm also pretty proud of that sandwich. Yeah. So that was it. That was One-Chanbara. Z2, if they ever put another one of these games on Steam, 100% I will stream it. If they make the newer ones available, if they are somehow playable, if I ever end up hooking up a PlayStation 5 to stream, well, first I'd have to acquire one, but whatever. If I ever get the chance to play Origin or some of the newer ones, I'll play those on stream. It's just a great series. I've fallen completely in love with it. I hope we get the chance to get back to it sometime. But until then, I have been Sign, your father from the void, the nothing from which all has come, your great progenitor, telling you that through a number of technicalities, sort of caveats, nuances, I would like to declare myself, for all intents and purposes, the father of all that is. Why? Because I want there to be a little bit of weight when I say that I'm proud of you and that you're winning. So thank you. Thank you for spending your time with me. Thank you for enjoying the stream. If it's the start of your day, I hope I was able to give you something fun to start your day with, give you a little boost of energy, give you something entertaining so you can face the day with an uplifted spirit. If it's the middle of your day, thank you for taking the time to take a break and join me. I hope I was able to let you rest and relax and sort of disengage from whatever it's been like. If you've been having a good day, I hope I was part of that good day. And if you've been having a rough day, well, you know, don't let the first half of your day ruin the rest of your day. Take the joy and the fun that we had here, and I hope you're able to bring that into the rest of your day. I hope I gave you the opportunity to restart, to have fun, to face the rest of the day reinvigorated. And if it's the end of your day, I hope you enjoyed your time here. I hope you're resting, relaxing, taking care of yourself physically, mentally, and emotionally. I hope that this has given you something to smile about as you lay yourself down to sleep or have a meal or whatever. And remember that pursuing the things that are meaningful to you and that doing things that you enjoy, that makes the whole world more interesting. Something that's more fun for me to experience as an outsider. So, thank you. Thank you for being you. Thank you for having fun. Thank you for finding things that matter. And thank you for enjoying yourself. And if enjoying yourself meant watching the stream, well, thank you for giving me that opportunity to bring something fun to you. Remember, what you're doing is enough. What you're doing matters. And as long as you're happy, well, that's all that counts. So once again, I have been Sign. Thank you for joining me for the second half of my birthday stream. I'll be back someday, but until then, I'll always be there. Corner of your room, in the dark, watching. All? Please, wave us off.